This is devotional number 173, and today's date is November 16th, 2016. This week we've been looking at a particular word. It's a Greek word. It's Strong's number 96, dokimos, and we're trying to see what God intends by this word, utilizing Strong's exhaustive concordance. And it's used in 8 verses, and one of them that we've been looking at is Romans 1:28. And we want to look at another word in this verse, Romans 128, and it's the word mind. Let me go ahead and read Romans 1:28. And even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge, God gave them over to a reprobate mind, to do those things which are not convenient. And this word mind is Strong's number 3563. And it's translated 3 times as understanding and 21 times as mind. We'll consider a few examples to hopefully shed some light on the main word that we are investigating, which is, as I said, dokimos, Strong's number 96, and it appears in Romans 1:28 as the word reprobate. So if we go to number 3563 in the Greek dictionary of the New Testament, which is in the back of the Strong's Concordance, we're going to find the following. The number 3563, and next the word written in Greek letters, then a transliteration of the word into English letters, which is nous, N-O-U-S. Next, the self-pronunciation of nous. Then it says, quote, probably from the base of 1097. The intellect, in italics, the mind, divine or human in thought, feeling, or will. And again, I have to mention that we have to be very careful with the definitions that Strong gives. He does not give the spiritual definition. He's merely suggesting the grammatical definition, or how this word is used elsewhere in Greek writings historically. Continuing with number 3563, it then goes on to say, quote, by implication, meaning, which is followed by a colon and a dash, and then the following 2 words, mind and understanding. Now, these 2 words, mind and understanding, are the ways that this word is translated in the New Testament. Now what we have to do is go back to the main part of the Strong's Concordance to find these 2 English words. In the interest of time, I've done this and have selected the following passages in which this Greek word 3563 appears as either mind or understanding, and I've also included some of the surrounding verses in order for us to get a better idea of the context. The first one is in Ephesians 4, 17 through 19. And here it's rendered as understanding. This I say therefore, and testify in the Lord, that ye henceforth walk not as other Gentiles walk, in the vanity of their mind, having the understanding, this is the word, darkened, being alienated from the life of God through the ignorance that is in them, because of the blindness of their heart, who being past feeling have given themselves over unto lasciviousness, to work all uncleanness with greediness. Also, if we go to 1 Timothy 6, 3-5, here it's translated as minds. If any man teach otherwise, and consent not to wholesome words, even the words of our Lord Jesus Christ, and to the doctrine which is according to godliness, he is proud, knowing nothing, but doting about questions and strifes of words, whereof cometh envy, strife, railings, evil surmisings, perverse disputings of men of corrupt minds, and destitute of the truth, supposing that gain is godliness. From such withdraw thyself. Also, in 2 Timothy 3, 1-9, we read, This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. For of this sort are they which creep into houses, and lead captive silly women laden with sins, led away with divers lusts, ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. Now as Jannes and Jambres withstood Moses, so do these also resist the truth. Men of corrupt minds. That's our word. And then the very next word, reprobate, is adokimos, Strong's 96, reprobate concerning the faith. But they shall proceed no further, for their folly shall be manifest unto all men, as theirs also was. Lastly, we can go to Titus 1:15, which states, Unto the pure all things are pure, but unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure, but even their mind and conscience is defiled. You will notice how similar the language in these preceding citations is to the context of Romans 1:28 that we saw in a previous study. This gives us more information about what God has in view with respect to this word adokimos, or Strong's number 96, which is rendered in English, if you recall, as reprobate or reprobates, rejected, and castaway. Now, one key rule in Bible study is to search all the pertinent information with regard to a particular word or topic under consideration. And we will do that, Lord willing, we'll continue to do that in our next study.